Hi there everyone, this is just a quick recording explaining how the Kaltura and Caption Hub integration works. So there are actually two mechanisms of getting content from an OVP like Kaltura into the Caption Hub platform. And so I'm going to go through each of these. So the first one, if I actually go into a piece of content within Kaltura and tag that in a specific way, and in this case I'm going to create the tag JC Captions and click Save. That is going to effectively auto ingest this particular piece of content into Caption Hub because I have an automation set up in my Caption Hub platform. You'll see here that with a Kaltura integration, if content is tagged with JC Captions, when the project's imported, it will create the original captions. It will then wait for approval and then create translations and then publish those translations back to Kaltura in an automated fashion. So in this particular case here, I have my translations defined, I have my original how it does the transcription. So there is a workflow predefined that will create automated caption transcriptions and translations. If I move to my dashboard now, we should see that particular video being ingested. But at the same time, whilst that's happening, what I can do is I can actually say I would like to create a project from. So I can also say I'd like to manually create. You'll see the automation ones just come in there, but I can manually pull one in. So I have a second video that I'm going to import from. So these have already been imported. In fact, you can see the one that I've just imported using the tagging, but I've got one there that's not been imported into Caption Hub. So I could click the import button and then go through an entirely manual process. But in this case, I can also select the same automation or a different automation. So I could actually say, well, I want to use that one that will push these particular captions directly back to Kaltura. So I'll do that. Select import to Caption Hub. So I'm in both of these cases, the content's coming from Kaltura into Caption Hub, but in that first case, it was done automatically using tagging, and in the second case, it was using the import from option. So if I go into the first one now, we'll see that the project is currently transcribing the original language captions, which in this case, I predefined my automation to be in English, and using the Speechmatics engine, so a user would then receive a notification, which I'm getting in the background there, my emails are pinging away. I can review this. Now I know that my automation is waiting for an approval, so if we just go back here, click on approve captions, we will now see that in my workflow, we'll see that those translations, according to my automations, have already been created. Now what's also interesting, that at the point of doing this, so it has automatically created those translations for me, but it has also published that English caption straight back to Kaltura already. And we'll start to see in my particular workflow here, I've set it so that it publishes all of those translations back to Kaltura. One of the nice things about our connector is that we can link directly back to the Kaltura platform. Let me just log in here. And we will be able to see that particular piece of content and we'll see the tagging's changed now. So it's also got the Caption Hub processed tagging. So I can go into captions and we'll see the various different captions that are available in Kaltura in an automated fashion. So we've seen an entirely automated workflow there, be it whether you manually import the video from Kaltura using the import from option, I can use that one, or whether you tag a piece of content in Kaltura. We've got these workflows set up in such a way that you can automate that process. Now, if there was something wrong with my Swedish translation here, I could quite easily go back in, edit the Swedish translation, make changes, and then republish that back to Kaltura using the publish button manually in the platform. But as a way of getting content from Kaltura into the Caption Hub workflow and publishing it back, this integration and connection and connector is really, really powerful. Thank you very much for listening. If you've got any questions, please do just give me a shout. Thanks.